Hello and welcome to Mollie's Motif. This is Emily and today I'm going to be putting together another card for the challenge that's starting over at Fantabulous Cricut, and it's all about snowmen. So we want to see cards, projects, layouts that feature one of the fun little snowmen that are on the different Cricut cartridges that are out there. And I'm going to be using the snowman from the Christmas Cheer Cartridge. There's two actually on this cartridge. There's one with just like the face of the snowman, but the one that I'm going to be using is found on page 122, and it's the fun little snowman. It kind of looks like he's blown in the wind. His scarf is, you know, swirling up, and I just think he's really cute, and I haven't used him before. So this is the one that I'm going to be using, and this is how he turned out. Super cute. I cut him at 3.5 inches, and the layering, it's a little bit tricky. It's not hard. You just have to cut the layer out a few different times with the different color or pattern papers that you want to use. So basically you just cut your base cut out of what you want the snowman, the snow of the snowman. And I just have to say this really quick about the paper that I used for the snow. The camera does not pick it up, but this paper is awesome. I got a sample from the Paper Temptress. It's papertemptress.com, and I got this white pearl linen cardstock, and it's gorgeous paper. I love it, and I thought it would be perfect for snow. So that's what I've used for the base of for the snowman. And then the layering, what I had to do was cut the shift base 3 different times out of 3 different papers. And so his hat and his arms I cut out of a dark brown, and then I cut the nose out of orange, and then I cut the scarf out of just some fun teal pattern paper. So that's just kind of, it's not tricky, it's just kind of, it's repetitive, I guess. So you just cut your base and then your shift base however many times. I mean, you can do all of it in one color if you want, but how I wanted to do it, I had to cut the shift base 3 times. So hopefully that makes sense. And then I did also cut the black out to put him on just a solid black piece on the back, because I did want his eyes and the holes for his mouth to kind of have something behind it to show through. So that's why I did the black. And then I did want to do something different than just the black showing through for his 3 buttons. So I used some flat back pearls from Michael's from Recollections, and then it was this pastel colored flat back pearls, and I used the teal ones. I thought they were really cute. So anyway, that is how my little snowman turned out. I really like that cut. I think it's super cute. And then my card is just going to be standard A2, and I'm starting just with some pale pink cardstock for my card base. And the papers I'm using, I found this My Mind's Eye Merry Little Christmas paper pack at Michael's. It was on clearance for $2.50, so I was excited that they had this one too. But there's some awesome papers in here for Christmas and winter, so I'll be using some from here. Super cute. And then I am using one piece from Die Cuts with a View, the Kidlet stack, and this is a fun paper pack. It's got a lot of different pattern paper, just cute for little boys and little kids. I think it's super fun. So anyway, some fun stuff in there. So that's where my paper is going to be coming from for my card. And then I will show you. So we'll just start out with a base mat, and this is from the Christmas pack. Just some fun blue and teal, light teal and stripes, diagonal stripes. And then I did decide to decorate my corners a little bit with my Fisker's Corner Punch. And there's 3 different styles of punches, and I use this top one up here. And so that will just be my base mat. And then my second mat, this is the paper that comes from the Kidlet pack. It's just a fun pink design. Kind of reminds me of snowflakes a little bit. It's funny how when you look through your paper packs, how there's certain papers that are in there that could be used for so many other different cards than what the theme of the paper pack is. But anyway, that will be my mat there. And of course I'll get the measurements because I never have them on hand. I'll get them on the screen. And then here's my secondary mat, and this comes from the Christmas pack. Super fun colors. Love the pink and the teal, and love those snowflakes. So fun. And then I've got another strip of that pink pattern paper that'll go across there. And then I've got some ribbon, just this kind of a trio pack that I got from Michael's Recollections. And I just solid white. It's just going to go across the mats like that. And then my snowman, I'll pop him up on some foam tape and he will just be right there in the center. And that is it. Super easy, super simple. I don't have a sentiment picked out yet. I was looking through my stamps and I don't have one that is really speaking to me of what I want to use in the card. And a lot of times you don't have to put a sentiment on the front of your card. You can just put it on the inside, you know, so, and I may come up with one on my own and print it out on my computer. I'm not sure, but I'll get it figured out, of course. And so this is just kind of how my card is going. So I'll get this put together and I'll work on the inside and I'll come back and show you how it all, how everything worked out. Okay, so I got everything put together and I decided not to do a sentiment. So everything just went according to plan, and my little snowman is popped up on one thickness of foam tape just for that extra dimension. And then the inside, I just went ahead and did a simple white cardstock mat and then used some of my scraps from the front and just made, you know, kind of a decorative mat on the inside. I did go ahead and cut a couple of snowflakes from the Art Philosophy cartridge. And the snowflake that I use, there's a few of them in here, is on page 30. And I just did the shift layer snowflake. That's all I did. And I did cut it out of that white pearl linen cardstock that I got from Paper Temptress. So, and I just tacked those down with some Zig 2-way glue. So really easy inside, and then plenty of room for a sentiment or a little message. I just kind of went without sentiments this time, and that's okay. So anyway, this is how my card turned out, and this is the card that I have put together for the Fantabulous Cricut Challenge blog. This week, the challenge is all about snowmen, so make sure you get your projects linked up that feature one of the snowmen from the Cricut. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I'd appreciate any comments or feedback that you'd have for me. You can always check out my blog. It's mollymugsblog.blogspot.com, and we will catch you next time.